I've had the pleasure of going to over 30 amusement parks in the United States and Canada. I find it pretty common that coaster enthusiasts like to try and rank parks. I've actually found that pretty hard to do, so this is probably one of the most difficult lists I've done, but let's give it a shot. I'm just going to start things off by saying that Hershey Park will not be on here, because I've been to that park so many times, I'm pretty biased towards it. It's my home park. But let's kick things off with an honorary mention, actually, and that is Waldameer. I just love this park. It's very clean, has a very kind of old-timey atmosphere to it, has some older rides, has a great fun house, stuff like that. It's one of the parks that shows you don't just need big coasters, big rides, and exciting stuff to be a good park. But it's still just placed just on my top 10. I still wanted to mention it, though. So number 10 is Kennywood. This coaster has big coasters, great wooden coaster lineup, but still very charming. It's one of the oldest parks in America, actually. It's over 100 years old. Has some great wooden coasters, as I mentioned. Overall, the food is really great. Just a great atmosphere, great rides, besides the coasters. Overall, that what makes Kennywood number 10. Number 9, Carowinds. This is a smaller park, actually, in terms of land size, but it packs a lot in. A lot of coasters, there's a lot of entertainment. The themed areas are very fun and very nice. There's a couple of shows I know of. I did not get a chance to see any of them, unfortunately. I heard a bit of them, but not get a chance to see any full shows. It's very clean from what I remember. The food was about average, kind of what you expect, but the rides are where Carowinds shines. Some of the best coasters in the United States, one of the best coaster lineups, and that makes Carowinds number 9. Number 8, Six Flags Great Adventure. This is one of the ones that is almost entirely on its rides. The food is not very great, it's kind of overpriced, the entire park is overpriced in my opinion, but the rides are incredible. Some of the best coasters in the United States and the world. It's a destination park. People come from all over to go to this park. And that's really what makes Six Flags Great Adventure at this spot. I did find the operations were pretty good too, which is kind of helping it on this list. Number 7, Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. This is one where it is carried by the food and just the general atmosphere and theming. Of course, it is incredibly themed. One of the most themed parks in the United States, if not the world. Everything in the land is incredible. Looks great. Just there's no detail out of place or anything that you would not think would be there. Great rides as well. Of course, has some very iconic stuff like the Gringotts Dragon on top of the Escape from Gringotts ride, the Hogwarts Castle, the Jurassic Park area. Everything is incredible at Universal Studios. The food is great as well. Operations are great. Everything is just really good. Doesn't have any big coasters right now. It will soon with that new Jurassic World ride, but that's all for Islands of Adventure right now. Number 6, King's Dominion. I've been to this park a lot, and it has actually grown on me a pretty good amount. For my first went there, it kind of struck me as a bit run down, not much to it, but the last 2 times I've went, it's been pretty good. The coaster lineup has definitely gotten better. Everything's just improved. For the 40th anniversary, they significantly refurbished a lot of areas of the park, made it look a lot nicer, and it really shown. They're putting a lot of care into this park, and it looks great now. I can't wait to go back there again soon, get on more coasters, and just ride it again. Just ride the entire park again, I guess. That's kind of a weird way of saying it, but whatever. That's why King's Dominion is number 6. Number 5 is King's Dominion's rival, kind of, I guess. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, just 2 hours away. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is kind of like Islands of Adventure, in my opinion. Is carried on the theming of the areas, as well as great food, great entertainment, and just great guest relations from the operators and everything. The shows here are incredible. You must watch them if you can go. The rides are pretty good as well. Great coasters. Nothing that would stand out a huge amount, but you don't go for the rides. You go for the entire general experience at Busch Gardens. Number 4, Kings Island. I'm kind of a bit biased towards this park in my opinion, because when I first went, there was maybe 2,000 people in the entire park. I had the park to myself, basically. I was walking on every ride. It was incredible. And that's why I'm a bit biased towards Kings Island. It probably changed if I go back. But overall, I enjoyed the park a huge amount. All the rides were great. Very well shaded. Very easy to get to places. Very friendly. Everything was great at Kings Island. Number 3, my other home park, Knoebels. Okay, where do I begin with Knoebels? Besides the fact that it's probably one of the friendliest and cleanest parks out there, some of the best food, some of the best ride lineup out of any park that I know of. It's just incredible. Everything is so nice, neat. It gives you a really great, old-time family park atmosphere, while still being one of the biggest parks out there that people come from all over to go to. And that's kind of what makes Knoebels number 3. Number 2, Dollywood. Okay, let's see. Everything is great at this park. Great rides, incredible shows, incredible food, areas are themed, everything's easy to get to. It's a very nice park, very clean, very atmospheric. Completely captures that kind of southern, Midwest feel that it has in Tennessee. Everything's nicely themed. All the rides are great. All the coasters are great, and everything's just laid out very nice and easy to get to. Like I mentioned, that makes Dollywood number 2. Number 1, to no one's surprise, is Cedar Point. Currently ranked as the best amusement park in the world, or second best, depending on what year you're going off of. But Cedar Point has the best coaster lineup of any park. That's pretty much unrivaled right there. Steel Vengeance, Millennium Force, Top Thrill Dragster, Magnum XL 200, Maverick. It's just incredible. Set standards for the past 50 years. Everything about Cedar Point is incredible. I mean, I did find it to be a bit overpriced, but is the roller coaster capital of the world. People come from all over the world to go here. So, yeah, you expect it to be kind of a bit pricey. But besides that, I can't find any flaws with Cedar Point. It's just probably the best park in the world, in my opinion. It might change. I'll see. Thank you so much for watching. This might be my top 10 amusement parks in the United States as of mid-2019. This might change a bit, maybe next year, maybe at the end of this year. But stay subscribed, keep on watching, like, ring that notification bell, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment. Maybe comment your own top 10 parks or parks you want to go to. Comment your opinions on this. But anyway, thanks so much for watching.